Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. How's it going?
Excellent. Great.
Good.
How about you?
Oh, pretty good. There's always too many things to try to fit into in the day, but other than that, it's all good.
Nice, excellent. Okay, so welcome to Office Hours. Uh, as you know, this is an Ask Me Anything type of session. In this case, since you're the only one in the meeting at this moment, so we can address all the questions that you have at this moment until someone came in and has questions. So I don't know if you have any question at this moment.
Oh, so many questions, so many questions.
Excellent.
Um, if you recall, I had like people hadn't been receiving the texts from my thing, and we were trying to figure out what was going wrong. And ultimately, what we determined was that because it's like a training course for bud tenders who work in cannabis dispensaries. Apparently, because I had the word bud tender, the text providers were blocking my texts from going out.
Oh, okay.
And that's like in the name of the course. And then also there's been like a few other little things that have happened where I did not connect Stripe. Um, this is a free course. And so, like, I didn't connect it partly just because I didn't
Mm,
need to.
yeah.
But one of the things that's happened because of that is that I didn't realize that now it's not actually collecting people's addresses or any of that information that's on the order form. And so, like, there's issues, like there's all this mess in there. And then I've had some issues with like the experience engine, me thinking it was doing certain things and then realizing like, no, it's not doing those things. And so what I've decided to do is I actually just duplicated the course and
Okay.
I'm leaving the old version alone for now. um, People are still signing up and starting the old version, and I just don't know what to do about that right now. It's like I don't want to block them from doing that, but I am, I am not actively pushing the course to anybody until I get these things fixed, but there is information out in the world, and if they find it
Yeah.
and sign up, that's just happening, and that's okay because at least I'm getting their email and their phone number and I can communicate with them. But what I'm really trying to do right now is make sure that I have the experience engine set up right. I am a little bit nervous about connecting my Stripe account because Stripe is not cannabis friendly at all, and they will shut down my Stripe account if they have the same issues as like the text people do, right? And so I'm just trying to figure out how, I have some questions with like Go Plus because apparently that was a way that I could have been collecting their addresses if I had connected that somehow. And so I know this is not the Go Plus open hours, but I'm thinking that potentially solves some of my problem without having to connect Stripe. But ultimately I was hoping that I think the biggest thing that I want is to look at my experience engine the way I have it set up and just make sure that I am understanding correctly what is happening kind of automatically and what I have to very specifically tell it to do. So, can I share my screen?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Okay, this is the new version that nobody is signed up for right now.
Okay.
And so I believe that I have the beginning of it all set up correctly. So, I've got my student welcome email set up. Everybody goes down that path. I've written the email, I've written the text. This Let's Get Started is like the first training. And so all students go down that path. it unlocks that training. So as I'm doing this, just let me know if you see any problems with anything, right?
Yes.
Now they start their weekly email check-ins. Now, students with the tag welcome video watched. Now, I just want to go back. This is the old version because I don't want to click away from my experience engine, but here's the old
Okay.
version. And in here, they get tagged. Oops. Welcome video watched here. So this is the first training, or well, the first action in that training. Um, and they get this tag, right? So then once they get that tag, then it starts this weekly email check-in sequence. And so I've got it waiting one day, then they get the intro email and it sends them a text. Then it waits 5 days and it does a 1 week check-in. It waits 6 days, does a week 2 check-in, waits 7 days, 3 check-in, 7 days, 4, right? And so all of these, oh, whoops, sorry, didn't mean to click on that. Let's just go back. Oh, now I have to save and close it. Hold on. Okay. But anyway, so it's got this whole wheel email check-in. The stopping condition is just that they complete the course.
Okay.
So now this is the second training in the first module, right? So start unlock this training after they complete the first one. And so it knows that they completed training number 1, right? There's no way that
Yes.
I'm telling the system that. That happens because they check off all the actions in training 1.
Correct.
Okay. So now I guess part of my question is like, because I have told it that they have to have completed this training before it will unlock the next training, I don't have to limit who this is, right? This can be all students, but it's only people who have completed the first training.
Okay. Yes, it's only people that has completed the training. I just have one question at this moment so far. The automation above, the one that gets triggered with the tag, that one,
Mm-hmm.
it's also in the other course, right?
Yes.
And that automation was working correctly?
Yes. Well, I've built it out more in this version. I think I'd only gone through week 3 or something on the old one, but otherwise it's the same. Yeah.
Okay, can you go to the old course? I think you have it on the other tab and put the automation right there. That one, that
Yeah.
experience. Eh,
Wait. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Um,
it will be the second one, I think. Yeah.
yeah.
So can you open that one, the path? Can you click it? Okay.
Now I turned this off because of that name problem, but
Yep.
otherwise it was on. It just wasn't working right.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted
Okay.
to make sure because
Yep.
if you go back to the new course, right there, the automation gets triggered when they get the tag welcome video watch.
Yeah.
I mean the automation. So if that it's already limiting the automation, having it right there in the path is like redundant. You can do it because
Oh, you
apparently it
mean
works.
because it's here?
Yeah,
Okay, so this could be all students.
correct.
Okay. Okay, yeah, great. That's exactly what I'm curious about with all this. So this could just be all students then. Because I think
Correct.
so basically though, like if we just so here we got through here, here's this email, right? Now they're like, okay, here's training 2. It gets unlocked when training 1 is completed. That's all students and it's just unlocking the next course. This is exactly the same as that, just unlocking the next training. Then we've got this one, and this is the same. It's just unlocking the thing, because my whole thing was I just didn't want them to be able to go out of order at first, right? I
Yeah,
wanted it to for only show them the next one and not just let them see everything at once, right? So, okay, so
correct.
now they've unlocked this. This is just me sending them a little happy email that they completed that training. Um, then now, here's where I'm curious about this. So, Spark Your Journey, that is a module, right? So, module Spark Your Journey completed. Now, I think the last time I was on a call with you, or it might have been Rachel, I was told that the system does not automatically tag them that the module is completed, correct?
A module is considered completed once that all the actions of all the trainings are checked.
And so, like, for instance, here, because, okay, look at this, right? So here I've got unlock module 1 bonus if they receive this tag. Start this badge when the module is completed. So like this one does not involve them being tagged, right? So this one would just be automatic, right? Once they checked off all of the steps in module 1, which is Spark Your Journey, then this will happen. They will just get the badge automatically because I've created
Correct.
this automation, right? But
Yes,
this one up here, I have to tell it to actually give them that tag, correct?
correct.
Okay,
Yep.
so I just wanted to make sure that I was understanding that. Now, I do have this little bit of a further question because I was having a big problem with these bonuses showing up the way that I wanted, but I do see that we have somebody else on the call, so I don't want to monopolize the time. But because I think now that I understand all of this, I can replicate it for all of my other modules and I get it. And it's, like it all makes sense to me now. I just was confused before because I think part of it was because I started this using the gamified course template and it was
Okay.
already like applying some tags and doing some stuff because it was set up as a part of the template. And I started to assume some things from that that I've now understood. I should not assume. I need to actually manually make it do all the things. But my
Yes.
my one question with these bonuses is that in the pages and forms, let me see if I can get that. Well, actually, let's look at the old version because I haven't changed anything on this with the new version. So if
Okay.
we, let me think about this. I want to look at pages, which would be more up here.
Yep.
Okay. Um, so I think it's here. So I have these bonuses. There is a bonus at the end of every module. I want no, I do not want them to be able to see the bonus until they have completed that module. And so you or Rachel, or maybe it was the little AI bot or somebody, had explained to me that, so here you see I've created, I don't know what you call these little segments, right? But basically, I've got all of these, they're sitting right here,
Okay.
right? And I have a space for each one. I just haven't fully built each one out. But what I want is that this shows up as, at the bottom when they complete a training. I want this to show as the next training instead of, I don't want it to skip over this bonus and open up the first training in module 2, right? I want them to have to do this bonus. But I also don't want this to stay sitting here so that like module 1 bonus is always sitting up here and now they have to scroll down potentially through 13 of these by the time they're on module 13, right? So I want it to come when it's supposed to be there, have them run through the bonus training, and then I want it to not show anymore and go away. But, and I thought I'd figured out how to do it, but then I realized that like a bunch of the people going through the course, they like never saw the bonus training at all. And I don't know what went wrong with that, right? And so um this, if we look at, so here's the module 1 bonus. If I do this, so tell me if I have this set up right. Or well, actually, this is what we want to look at, right? So right now it says, show this block always to people with this tag. And we can look at my new version of the course, right? And I'm applying that tag
I think it was above.
right here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so when they receive this tag, Spark Your Journey Complete, it unlocks the Module 1 bonus, or it adds the tag, Unlock Module 1 bonus. So then, so it's supposed to show it to them here. And so just correct me if I'm wrong, but like, okay, after you've done that, right? Here's this. This is what they just did. They complete that. Now this should now pop up. Then they wouldn't see any of this stuff because, and then here is your next training, right? So what I want it to do, and I don't know if this is possible, is it's like, okay, so you've unlocked a bonus. I want them now to click on this and run through this training, which is a bonus. Then when they're done with that, I want it to spit them back out. And this should be now, module 2 training 1. So what I was doing to make none of these show up, right, is because they would have this tag. It only shows them this one, the module 1 bonus, when they have this tag. And then I take that tag away. Well, this is the new version, but so here it is. It unlocks that bonus training. Now once they complete that, it unlocks module 2 once they've completed that bonus. And then they go through module 2, but then here I give them this module 2 completed tag and it removes unlock module 1 bonus tag. So to me, right, that means that now they've completed module 2. They should no longer see this anymore, right? Because they do not have this tag anymore. So now the next thing is that I have to unlock the bonus for module 2, which is this one. So they're starting the training, right? They're unlocking the training. Oops, I got a little out of order here because I've been moving stuff around. Okay, but um remove on okay, it looks like I've gotten a little out of order, but essentially I think you understand what I'm saying, right? If I just
Yes.
essentially I put the tag on and then I remove the tag and then I put the tag for the next one on and I remove it, it should make it so they only ever see one of these at a time, right?
Right.
And will this next training will this ever be a bonus training or will it always be an actual module training?
Uh, um, um, if the bonus training is released either by default or by an automation, and there's no other unlocked training in the content, it will show that. So
Okay.
what I mean by this is like, for example, if they are in the last training of module 1,
Uh-huh.
if they have the module 2 training 1 unlocked, that will be shown here first than the bonus training. Like
Okay, but
the content has priorities over the bonuses.
okay, I understand. Okay, so but because I made it so it unlocks module 2 if they complete the bonus from module 1, then it should show them the bonus because
Yes,
technically this is still locked, right?
correct.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I think I understand, Jesus, and now I just have to sit here and like have a lot of coffee to make sure that I can focus and get all these steps in the right order. It's a
Okay.
lot, but I'm excited
Yeah,
to feel like I actually understand what's going on now.
got it. Excellent.
Okay, I will stop sharing.
Perfect. So, Heather, do you have questions for today? Yes. Perfect. So, right now you're muted. Okay.
Yes, there we go. So my question is more about being able to, I have a mastermind that I'm running in the through the community. And the first thing I want them to do is be able to fill out an assessment. So they purchase, I want them to immediately get access to the community, and the first thing that they do is complete this assessment of like what their goals are and you know, telling me more about them and all that kind of stuff. And I'm I have tried to build it in a bunch of different places, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to ask and get guidance on how to do this and where to put it.
Okay. So when you say an assessment, it will be like a form that they will have to fill to get information from them or something like that.
Yeah. So first question, right, would be what is your primary profession? And then I give them a list. Like, are they a nurse? Are they a physical therapist? Are they occupational therapist? And what I would like is that as they answer those questions, they get tagged as that profession. So that way I know who's in the group. And then the next question is like how long they've been in private and they've been doing the work that they've been doing. And then what are their biggest challenges, right? And so it gives me feedback about them, and then I can cultivate based on the information that they're giving me.
Okay, I see. So inside of XP, there's
Mhm.
not a feature to create a form. The workaround inside of XP will be to like uh, have actions that are work like essay responses and then put those responses into a custom field. It sounds a little tricky,
Mhm.
but the easiest way, in my opinion, to create a form will be using Go Plus
Yeah,
because
exactly.
they,
That's what I was,
yeah,
so that's where the community is. So the community is in Go Plus.
yes.
Yes.
So yeah, it will be using the form in Go Plus. Um, I'm not so sure if the tag can be created automatically depending on the response.
Mhm.
Uh, but that if you have questions about how to build a form in order to create a a multiple choice menu, and I'm not sure if you can tag based on what they select. Like for example, if you can associate a tag with each option. But if you are looking for guidance regarding how to build that, I would
Mhm.
advise you to go to the Go Plus office hours.
Okay.
You can also email Go Plus support and get assistance via email. But in that particular case, I would advise you to go to the office hours so you can see it, and they can
Okay.
get you like you can share your screen or they can share their screen and they show you how to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that will be definitely in Go Plus.
Okay. So I'm trying to think of, yeah, I think all of my questions are probably Go Plus questions.
Okay, I see. So right now you have your community in Go Plus and you're planning to build that form in Go Plus, and you have no course yet to offer. So
Well, because I'm doing a mastermind versus a course. And so
okay,
everything is within the community.
got it.
Mhm.
I see. Yeah, in that case, probably yeah, the Go Plus questions probably.
Okay. I didn't realize when I looked that it was Xperiencify today and not Go Plus.
Okay, okay, got it.
Um, sounds like the other woman had more questions.
Oh, yes, I
Okay,
have plenty more questions.
okay. So if you have more questions, you can go ahead.
Okay. Um, so I think I wanted to check in now. I think that this was you the last time, where I was wanting to do the student rescue, um, because I didn't,
Experience.
if somebody like, I wanted it to send it to them, not the same one. Like, so let's say they go 7 days without logging in. It sends them like one email and text. But then let's say that gets them to log in. So like that's
Yep.
fine if like then let's say a month later they go another 7 days without logging in. I'm okay with them getting the same email and text for 7 days of no login, right? Those two times. So it's not that I want it to run only once, but I want it to not run. So let's say, okay, they go 7 days without logging in. It runs the student rescue. Then they still don't log in for another 7 days. I want it to send them a different student rescue email and a different text, right? Because since I have to, essentially like keep my course limited to a certain number of users, I want to kick them out if they haven't logged in for 4 weeks. And I want to tell them that I'm going to do that, right? And so I'm just trying to find it in here so I can show you how I have it set up now. So many things to scroll through. We should be getting close. Here it is. Okay. So start student rescue number one if no student login for 1 week. Right now, I have it set to all students. Okay. And then we got into this whole thing last time where it was something about wait 1 minute because then it was going to tag them something and that was going to prohibit it from running the rest of the thing. But I've changed it. So let me know if I still want it to wait 1 minute. right? So basically what it does the first time or the first 7 days, they haven't logged in, it sends them an email, it sends them a text, and then it tags them that they received student rescue number 1. And I have it set up because I think this is what the bot told me to do, was that it can run a maximum of once every 7 days. And I'm not sure if that's, this is no login for 1 week. Run a maximum of every 7 days. Now, I'm not sure that this is actually correct, but let's keep going. So now I've got start student rescue number 2 if no login for 2 weeks. And then the people who should go down this path are the people that received the tag up here. Again, I had it wait a minute only because I couldn't really remember exactly why we did that. It was something about it getting the tag first so that it didn't do something else. But then it sends them an email, then it sends them a text, and it tags them student rescue number 2. I have this one set to only run every 14 days. But see, now that I'm thinking about this.
Before moving forward, I don't know if you're not sharing your screen.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So I know what you're talking about because I was the one that told you and I remember it.
Okay.
But I don't know if you are trying to show me something.
Sorry about that. Okay. Can you see it now?
Yes, I can see it now.
Okay, sorry. So basically here's student rescue number 2. It's set up just like number 1, except it's set for no login for 2 weeks, and then it only runs every 14 days. So, and then I basically did the same thing with student rescue 3 and student rescue 4. But I'm thinking, because maybe it should be that it's set to only run like all of them maybe should only be set. I mean, I don't know. Will it work the way I want it to set up like this?
Can you turn on student rescue number 2?
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, that's what I think.
okay.
You can only have one student rescue experience running at the same time.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I spent a long time making all these emails and all these things. Okay. What do I do? That's unfortunate. Why can I only have one running at a time?
It's more like the reason is that they all use the same, how can I say it? The same reference, that is the no login time. So having it one for 2 weeks, another one for 3 weeks, and another one for 4 weeks will be like adding a delay of 1 week to the 2 weeks, for example. So they are using the same reference, that is the no login time, that is one single number for everyone, for each student. So that will be that 2 automations pull the same reference, and it's like you can do it with just one automation. That's why it's restricted to one, and to avoid that, the system has to overlook that reference. So in that case, what you can do is use the limited times, run every X days.
Well, but my whole thing with this is like escalating that they need to log in over the period of time. but also like, so I think one of the things that we had started was like, okay, well, do you remember what this was about the wait 1 minute? Why were we doing that? There was a reason about the tag, something like that.
Yes. So the reason of that is that if they already have the student rescue one tag that is added below,
Yeah.
that will stop that automation.
Okay. So can you help me set this up then? Because essentially, right, if I like, because my whole thing is that, okay, I could add another action, right? And I can add wait 7 days and I can have it send the different second email and the different second text, and it would stop if they log in.
Yes. So,
And I would have it be that, so like for instance, okay. But see, the problem is then this is all within this path, right?
correct.
So I don't know that I can do that, right? Because if I do this and I have them do an email, which I would want to actually just copy from this other one that I've already done. But it's like, so if I have it now, wait 7 days, send rescue email number 2, send SMS, tag them student rescue number 2, right? And then, but I'm never, okay, stop if student rescue 1 tag is added, but that's it, right? I can't choose within this same automation, I can't add more stuff because I can't tag them something else or stop for another tag, right?
Yes. But let me see. Uh-huh. So in this case, due to the limitation of you not being able to have more than one no login automation running, you will have to do it with paths. So can you add a new path right there? Okay.
Okay.
So this is what you can do. What you can do is um, okay. So right now the students will go to the no login automation, and let's say you add the delay of 7 days here,
Mm-hmm.
and then they go through the follow up, and you say that they would get tagged with student rescue number 2. So my question is, let's say that they are running for the first time. They receive the student rescue email number 1, and you say that that will be the same for everyone, right?
Yes.
Okay. After that, let's say the delay of 7 days, and they receive a second email. That email is the one that you want to be different for everyone.
For the second, for 2 consecutive weeks of not logging in. So for now they have not logged in for 14 days. Everybody who has not logged in for 14 days will get student rescue email number 2 and student rescue text number 2.
But for example, let's say that they get to the 14 days and they receive that email and they log in.
Right.
When they rejoin to the no login automation, the first email will be the same.
As student rescue number 1.
Yes.
Yes, and that's what I want. That's what I want. Um However, I would need to remove this tag from them somehow, right? Or do I not? Right? Because, like, so let's say, okay, so now, right? Okay, they don't log in for 7 days. This runs. So they've gotten this email, they've gotten this text. Now they have this tag, student rescue number one. So let's say that happens, like somebody hasn't logged in for 7 days. I send them this today. They log in today. Now they've been tagged student rescue number one, but they've never run through student rescue number two because they actually logged in. But they still have this tag. So now, if later on in the course, a month from now, they go another 7 days without logging in, they already have this tag. So now that's going to send them down the student rescue number two path, isn't it? Unless there is an option of a pathway to like take that tag away when they log in. Is there a way to do that?
No.
No.
So, okay, let's try something different. This is the new course, right? The other one is still
Yeah, this is the
intact.
new one.
Okay,
Correct.
so let's try something. So, honestly, I don't remember um, why did I suggest you this, but let me try something new.
Well,
So,
here, do you want to, because if we look at the old version, I don't think I've changed that one yet. So, um, wait a second
yes,
though.
I remember that's the path we followed last time. But I don't know why at this moment I'm thinking a new one. So, because I'm thinking in a way that maybe you don't need the delay of 1 minute. Oh, we did it with paths. Can you open the second path? Huh, and the third path? Okay. Okay. Can you go to the new course? Let's see how it would work. Mm, so for example, the stop condition of tag added student rescue number one, I don't think we're going to need it.
We don't want this.
Yeah, you can delete it. Okay, so in this case, you can delete the when what minute two. Okay, and you are going to add a new path. Oh, wait, no. That would, no, that would be, mm, no, that wouldn't work. So the way that I'm thinking, the students, but you can use another tag for that. Okay, so I'm thinking about restricting the path, this one,
Okay.
where it says all students, change it for any other tag that, but it wouldn't be the student rescue number one. This will have to be a tag that all the students already has. You can create a new one for them, but this will have to be a tag that everyone already has, especially for triggering the student rescue the first time.
Okay.
Let's say that
So
you
we
select
could,
one random tag right there.
right. So I'm just thinking like if we want, um,
Yeah, in the welcome
when
experience, they could
added
get
to
that
the
tag.
course. So we could just
Correct.
stick a tag in this one, right? Okay, so let's do
Correct.
that.
Assign it right there.
add a tag. Let's call it added to course. Okay.
Add. Mhm.
Okay.
And then go to the no login.
Okay.
Okay. So right here, who should go down this path will be, instead of all students, would be the people with added to course. Probably will be the last one.
No, it's not there. Oh, you think it'll be last even though it's, oh, that's
Yeah.
funny. Okay. The rest of it was alphabetical, but okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we got added to course tag.
Okay.
Okay.
And okay, so everyone will get this sequence when they don't log in for 1 week. They will receive the student rescue email number 1, send SMS, and they will receive the tag student rescue number 1.
Okay.
So the second path will have the restriction that it will initiate for people that has the student rescue number 1. And click close. Okay. And in the first path, we're missing just one thing. Can you scroll up? The last action, I mean, it says student rescue number 1 added. You're going to add a new action. And you're going to remove the added to course tag. That way, when they re-enter the automation, they will skip the first path and trigger only the second one.
Hold on 1 second. I'm the Zoom menu is in my way. Let's see if I can
Oh,
do it
okay.
here. Okay, so add the action, remove a tag.
And here will be the last one. Yeah.
I think I can just try to click on it even though I can't see it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Remove the tag. Okay. Right now, here we
So,
are.
when they re-enter the automation, they won't longer enter the first path because they don't have the added to course tag. And they will enter this one and follow all the steps in this one. And you can apply the same thing here, like adding the student rescue number 2, removing student rescue number 1. Next time they re-enter the automation, they will go directly to the student rescue number 2, and so on, depending on how many custom emails you want to have, depending on the student rescue. So after that, what would you do? Basically, the student rescue number 1 email, you will put it in all the paths because it's the same. And the first SMS too. And the only thing that you would change is after the delay of 7 days, the email that is going to be sent.
Okay, so hold on. So now the people that are going down this path are the people who have Student Rescue 1 tag. And I would do an email, but I need to copy it from that other one first.
Can you duplicate it, like the path? I think you have the option to duplicate it. In the 3 dots. Okay, you can duplicate it. So can you scroll up to the automation? And so technically you can duplicate instead of creating a new one, you can duplicate them.
Okay. Would it, because this is like a whole new automation,
Yeah,
right? But we don't want that. We just want a path. So I'm just
correct.
duplicating the path.
But that will duplicate it inside of that automation.
inside of the rescue number 2 automation.
Correct.
Okay, so did I duplicate it? No. Hold on. Okay,
Yeah, what
so
I was talking about, it was duplicating in the Student Rescue 1 automation.
oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I was talking about just the email. Like I've already written this email. I've already created it. So I just need to save it as a template so that I can easily
That's
get it
correct.
and
Yeah,
not have to redo it, right?
that's
Um,
correct. Yeah, I was telling you about duplicating the paths in the Rescue 1 automation because the Rescue number 1 email will be the same, so you don't have to add it again in each path. But after that and the delay of 7 days, you're right, you will have to save the Rescue number 2, 3, 4
so
as templates and add them in the automation.
okay, so hold on because I feel like okay, I want to just talk through this one more time. So they haven't logged in for 7 days. They
Correct.
start this path. Okay,
Correct.
then because they have this tag now, they are going to either, if they, so like now for sure, the first thing in this is to wait 7 days. Is that right?
Uh, no.
No.
So the wait 7 days will be in the first path,
Up here.
right there. Yeah,
And what am I waiting 7 days to do?
to send the second email.
Okay. Okay, so hold on. So basically,
Yeah,
I'm putting this wait 7 days right here
correct.
within here, right?
Correct.
Okay, and then now what would go below this is actually this path.
Correct.
Okay, and
Without
then
the
I
wait one
would
minute.
wait. Oh, okay, remove that. Okay,
Yeah,
then I'm okay, so then I put these 3 actions plus the one that is like removing the the student rescue number 1 tag, right? So
correct.
so I do all of this. I remove student rescue number 1. I then wait 7 days. Then I do essentially my 3. I remove that 1 tag. Then I wait 7 days. Then I do my student rescue number 4. And that is this pathway. And at any time that they log in, it stops the pathway. But now, okay, so I remove added to course here.
Yes.
When I get down here, I will remove student rescue number 1, and now they'll have the tag of student rescue number 2. So student rescue 1 is now gone. And so I believe I'm understanding that now, as long as they log in after 7 days, if they've, like, let's say, okay, this all happens, right? Now they just have this tag student rescue number 1. Now 3 days go by and they log in. That will stop them from getting student rescue 2, 3, 4 emails and texts. And it also will leave them with just student rescue number 1 tag still hanging out on their profile, right?
Correct. Yes.
So now they work in the course for another month or so, but then they miss another 7 days. So now they still have this tag, but I don't think I want them to. because I would technically want them to start back with student rescue email number 1, the second time that they've gone 7 days without logging in, right? So somehow I need to, at some point, remove this student rescue number 1 tag if they log in.
Okay. So in the second path, so we can do it more easy. You can delete that path.
This one?
Yeah. Click accept and duplicate that one.
Duplicate this one?
Yes. If you scroll up, just click on the 3 dots, and no, that not the one of the path, that one, and click duplicate. Okay, and to that path, change the student with tag, the restriction, to the student rescue number 1. Click close, open it. Okay, so now this is what I was talking about. When they re-enter the automation, they will go through this, meaning again the rescue email 1, the SMS. But now you don't need to add the tag rescue number 1 because they already have it. And you wouldn't also need to remove the student rescue number, the other 2 cores, because they no longer have it. In that case, you will remove the student rescue number 1 tag. So in this case, for example, if you go to the first automation, after the 7 days, they will receive the student email, the student rescue email number 2 that you have as a template. Select, then save and close.
Now it's going to make me fill all this in, and I would have to look and see what I put, but I'll come back to that.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
So the student rescue number 2, and let's say that you have another SMS. Okay, so you are going to add another delay here, right? Or not? Like, what's your
Yes.
limit in the follow-ups? Or
So I
you
have
don't plan to
4,
have one?
so it would
4.
be like 28 days. Yeah, so 4 of these total.
Okay. Okay. In that particular case, I would advise you to duplicate the automation once you have the 4.
Yeah.
But okay. So let's say that just focus on this one, send SMS, and then wait another 7 days, and student rescue number 3, SMS, wait another 7 days, rescue number 4, SMS.
Right.
So for the templates 2, 3, and 4, you have another 2, 3, and 4 already written or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 2, 3, and 4 already written.
Okay. So let's say that we have it like this at this moment. So in the next path, if you scroll down, so here between the SMS and the wait 7 days, you are going to add the tag student rescue number 2. I'm not sure if you already have it.
Yeah, I think so, but let's see.
Yes. Number 2, click add, and you're going to remove the number 1. Mhm. Yes. Okay. So what will happen with this? When they re-enter the automation, now that they have the student rescue number one, they are going only through this path,
Yeah.
not the above one. This means that in this path, you can have your new rescue 2 email, your new rescue 3 email, your new rescue 4 email. That's what I'm telling you, that when you build the first path completely, you can duplicate it and replace the 2, 3, and 4 emails and just change the tag that you are adding and removing, and that's it.
Okay. And so then, because conceivably one of, I hope they don't do this, but essentially I would need 3 different versions of this second one, because let's say somebody went 2 weeks, and then logged back in, and then went, worked for a while, they enter back into the automation as student rescue 1 or 2, right? Because like, so we've got this. I understand this. I get how this works because conceivably I set this all up to wait the 7 days 3 times. They get all the way through all the 4 emails. And if they've never logged in, they complete that. I remove them from the course, blah, blah, blah. We get that
Yes.
if nobody ever logs in. But in this case, okay, they log in after the first time they get this. They still have this tag, student rescue number one. So then the next time they don't log in for 7 days, they have this tag. So they start back here and they would essentially run through potentially up to 21 days, right? Where they could. And so now they've got student rescue 1. Now it gets removed, but I add student rescue 2. So now then we go through all of them on this path, and then I add a new path, and this path is for students with student rescue number 2 tag still
Correct.
left over. And so we do the same thing for that. And then we have another one that is for just students with tag, student rescue number 3 and then number 4, right?
Yep.
And then, for instance, like the student rescue number 4 one only has a couple of actions because at that point I'm not doing the 1 and 2 and 3. So each one of these pathways gets a little shorter. Is that right? Does that make sense? Because, like, here they start out with student rescue email number 1. Oh, no, they would be the
Correct.
same. They would be the
Yeah.
same, wouldn't they? Because they would all start again here.
Correct.
But so, really, what I want to do is once I build this all out, or really, I want to probably delete this and I want to build this all out, right? And then duplicate it. But the starting trigger for each one is or the people who go down are going to have a different tag, but this will actually be exactly the same for all of these pathways. Is that right?
Yes, the only difference between the path will be that the student rescue number 2, 3, and 4 will be different templates in each path.
Well, no, they're not
Okay.
though. Because essentially my whole thing is like, if you haven't logged in for 7 days and only 7 days in a row, I have this email for you that's like, hey, just checking in. Don't forget to come back to the course,
Yes.
and that one I'm fine with them getting it every time they don't log in for 7 days, right?
Okay.
And then if they then get this but they don't log in, now they get this one that's like a little stronger worded. Hey, by the
Okay.
way, we're going to kick you out if you don't log in for 4 weeks, and then the next one. So actually these are the same. It's just that my whole thing is I I don't want, like, I don't want them to get any of the follow-up emails if they log in. And I want them to get the more and more strongly worded emails the longer they go without logging in. But I want them to start over again if they log in for it doesn't matter how long, right? Like, then they start back up here again. Is there a
Okay,
reason that wouldn't be
let me
good?
see if I understand it. So the student rescue email number 1 will be the same always.
Yes.
Okay, so let's say that is the first time they are not logging in. The student rescue email 2, it's a stronger one.
Yes.
But the student rescue number 3 is intended to be after 7 days of the second one or not?
Yes. So basically, by the time they're getting student rescue email number 3, they have not logged in for
21 days, right?
21 days. Yeah.
Yes,
And by the time they get student rescue number 4, they have not logged in for 28 days.
correct. So that's for the first automation, that's clear. So for the second time they enter the automation, they will still receive the student rescue number 1.
Yes.
After 7 days, which one they will be receiving?
If they still don't log in for another, then they would get student rescue number 2. And it would just start again. But I think the main thing with the tags for me is that I want them to get the student rescue number 1. So let's say that, okay, they get student rescue number 1. So they haven't logged in for 7 days. They get this one and they log back in. So we dealt with
Yes.
that because they already have this tag, student rescue number 1. They start the whole pathway again. But let's say they waited, they didn't log in when they get this automation. They wait, they get student rescue email number 2, and then they log in, right? So like the first time they go 2 weeks, then they log in. So now they've got the tag student rescue number 2, but they
Okay.
have logged in. So then the next time they don't log in for 7 days, they've got the tag student rescue number 2, but I want them to start back up with student rescue email number 1.
Yes.
Right. And so same thing where they don't log in after 2, they don't log in after 3. I still want them, if they log in, to end up back at student rescue email number 1 again. It's like they get a clean slate every time they log in, no matter how long it took them to get back to the course, if that makes sense.
Okay, but what I'm trying to understand is the student rescue number 2, the email template, will that be different in the second instance or not?
No.
So you have a template for rescue email number 1, 2, 3, and 4, one email template for each one of them?
Yes. I'm not sure I've made them all into templates, but I could easily. They're all written. Yes.
Okay, I'm asking because if you, I mean, the way that we are doing it, it's assuming that you have a different template. Like, let's say you want another wording for the student rescue number 2 the second time. That's what I thought that we were doing. If you're not changing the templates, you only need one path.
Um, I don't know though, because then, but if they stop at any different point along that path, how is it gonna start them again with student rescue number 1?
And the point is that you will need that because the path will be for all students. So they will start it anyway. So for example, if you're not going to have different templates, you can still add the student rescue number 2 and remove the old one uh, just for reporting purposes in case you want to filter in your student list who's who's been through the student rescue number 2 or something like that. But for the automation, you can have one path for all students, and when they re-enter the automation, they will still have to go through everything. I don't
And
know
what
if I'm
would that
explaining this.
tag be?
I'm sorry?
So I guess I think I don't understand, like, what would that tag be and when are they getting it? Right? Because, like, I guess I'm just thinking that we're adding and removing these tags to show it, you know, um, and I'm just thinking, like, I don't see how they get dumped off and come back. See, this
Uh,
would have been a lot easier, Jesus, if they would have just let me have 4 different student rescues that I could start at these different times. That's very frustrating. We've spent all this time trying to figure this out, and I already had it all set up, but now the system won't let us do what I want. Um, and so because I think where I'm struggling to understand this is that if I have just one path,
yes,
but they go 14 days, say, before they log back in, they don't have this tag anymore. And so, how are they heading back down this tag? Because we removed that.
yeah, that's what I meant. So having this new information, because I was giving you steps for another thing, then
Okay.
you can remove the well, you can change the restriction and change it to all students again. So
Okay.
this means that you don't need to add them this tag when they enter the course anymore, because we were doing it because I thought that you have different templates and you want that each time they go through the no login, they receive a different wording. I was thinking that. But if the emails are always the same, when they re-enter the automation, they will go through the same again. Anyway,
Okay. So, what you're saying is that if I have this just as all students,
yep,
that every time they don't log in for 7 days, they would get student rescue email number 1.
correct.
And let's say they get the email, they get the SMS. This may or may not be important. I would maybe tag them this just because I would want to know that they'd been sent it. We would
Yep,
remove this. Now we would wait 7 days. They get email number 2. They get text number 2. We wait 7 days. They get email number 3. They get text number 3. We wait 7 days. They get email number 4. They get text number 4. If they still haven't logged in at that point, they are kicked out of the course, and I understand that. Now, let's say they get student rescue email number 1 and they log in.
yes,
Now they are logged in. This stops it. So they're not getting any of these follow-ups.
correct,
Now they work along for another couple of weeks and they go 7 more days without logging in. It just starts it all again. And that's what
correct.
I want. And that's what I
Yes,
want. So, okay. So basically, this whole adding and removing tag thing, we get rid of that. And we were just making it more complicated than it needed to be, it sounds like.
correct.
Okay. So
Yep,
basically, I just need to go in, fix this. I am going to tag them that, and I'm going to add those tags. But then this is all students. And then we don't need this second pathway at all.
correct.
Okay. That makes sense. I think I get it. I don't know why I made that so hard, but Okay. All right. Well, Jesus, I know we're past time and I really appreciate your help. And, I'm sure I'll talk to you again soon.
Excellent.
All right. Have a good
Perfect.
one. Okay.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much for your time, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.